Sup, witches? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's get a little message here. Let's see what's going on. We got 11. We got Sagittarius. And we have got Venus out there getting it on with Jupiter at the moment. There's a lot going on there, and there's a lot with this 11 manifesting energy. I'm chit-chatting a little bit today this morning about the birthing times, reminding people what they really were and stuff like that, and all my other little channels on my Patreon and everything else like that, and Instagram today. Links will be below. We've got the moon, we've got harvest, we've got the sun, we've got the star, and we've got rings of communication here. There's some sort of secret seeds of intention that have been planted, and they're starting to come out into the sun here. Whatever this is has been divinely guided, but it's starting to get people talking. It's creating new communicate. It could be creating new rings of communication. Child I was meant to be, right? There's a lot of seeds of intention here. This could be some people that you've known since childhood. It could be someone who ignites something in you. It's definitely a call here that someone who they were meant to be as a child was kind of crushed from them, and they're learning how to nurture this again. Anything else here? Joking around on my Instagram earlier too, talking about, I was like, I'm never going to be popular. I'm never going to get famous on the internet, right? I never planned on that because I know that I have difficult views that, like, a lot of people just aren't going to agree with me. Why? Because I'm not programmable, so I'm not susceptible to the things on mainstream media. And you got to think, when it comes to mainstream media, it's all about ratings, and more people are on the lower frequencies than on the higher frequencies, so a lot of the programming is designed for people that are on those lower vibrations, so they program that fear and everything into it. Definitely got sanctuary. Somebody's seeking sanctuary, or somebody could be in a space right now, and I get the energy of, like, if you're alone, take that as sanctuary right now from the chaos of everything else that's going on. Let's get a 3D45 today. Picking up somebody who might have had to spend a lot of time alone as a child. You find sanctuary. I get somebody who finds sanctuary in being alone. See, this could be difficult. This is someone who has a difficult time dealing, like, it could be an empathic person who has a difficult time dealing with crowds. And I'll tell you, what creates empaths is living with abusive people in your childhood, right? You are trained from a very, very young age to walk on eggshells, right? And being alone is peaceful, right? You can sit, you can color, you can read, you can play with your own little toys as long as you're quiet and you don't make a mess. You know what I'm saying? You could be left all alone, you know, and if you're lucky, you could get through the whole day without being screamed at about something. Right? But because you had to grow up and live like that, now you're probably a highly empathic person. You're probably a people pleaser. Right? We pick up those traits, people pleasing, right? We don't want anybody to be upset. Why? Because we think anybody can reach the level of irrationalness that we dealt with when we were a child. You could also deal with irrational mood swings yourself, right? Because you grew up with that as a normality in your life, right? People screaming and yelling and throwing things were just a normal thing. It's essentially, you know, it's almost like you were raised by toddlers themselves, right? Screaming and yelling and throwing things and having fights and putting hands on each other. It might not have seemed fair when you were a child, when you picked up on, when you think about it and everything else like that, but And, you know, it's not about forgiving people who did things that are wrong for you, but, you know, it really is, It's time to tap into your gifts from a more innocent place, right? Instead of it being from a defensive place. You know what I'm saying? Being from a genuine place. But that's what I was getting at. It's a matter of, it sucked, everything that you went through, and no, it wasn't fair, and no, that shouldn't have been how it was, but the world needed empaths because the world was a dark place. And where does a light do its most good? In darkness. And what did we come here to do? We came here to erase, when we talk about karmic debts and bringing balance, we came here to bring that balance. But the only way to light up darkness is to put lights in the darkness, right? That's why we call you star seeds, right? Little dots of light in the ocean of vast darkness, right? But unfortunately, to be able to learn how to shine in that darkness, you had to be put in it. Someone is definitely hitting the spot. Someone's had a heart center opening. Somebody's going through a major awakening here, right? Got this Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Hearts here, right? There's definitely some crystal clarity here in this victory that you're getting. Something that you've been working towards. It's something that might have been a secret. Someone's getting ready to hit a precipice here. They've dealt with a lot of disappointments in their life. And now this person's not done burning. Right? I get the burning of the phoenix type of thing and rising from the ashes, but I know it's so weird because we're talking about the burning times today. I get that like someone's still burning. They haven't rose quite from the ashes yet. Things are still burning down. Like it's still smoldering at the moment. Right? They're smoldering at the moment. Whatever it is they're working towards about to come into fruition, they're right on that precipice. It's what they got all their focus on right now. Is this hope towards these new beginnings, these new things. This person has a lot of oppressions on them right now. That's what I mean by they're still kind of smoldering. There's still a lot they got to do. There's still a lot weighing down on them, right? They're still kind of in this hangman position. But that's what we talk about with the hangman. The hangman position is a position where you are aware of your stuckness. But you are aware of your stuckness in the sense of you are also aware of how to get out of your stuckness. You're just in between the space, right? But you're halfway through working through getting unstuck. So you haven't quite been able to rise from the ashes yet. You're still waiting for them to smolder out, right? The 5D says there is definitely a new beginning coming. There is a new beginning coming, but there is something going on here with this magician. Which is why you might be keeping this a secret. You definitely have a magician here. This person could overindulge a lot. Yeah, someone's stuck. Someone is stuck in something here. Is sticky. Justice is coming. This person is dealing with someone who could overindulge in a lot of things. They could have very toxic behaviors. They could be very hypersexual, right? They like to present themselves as everybody's 9 of Cups. Like, I get this as a magician who thinks they are God's fucking gift, right? Someone is coming to hard truths about whatever situation that they're in. They genuinely want a 10 of Cups. They want a healthy soul connection. I got this 5 of Cups here, right? This energy of just like, they're focusing on this one soul connection with this 2 of Staves. Yeah, someone doesn't have enough money. They're still building strength right now. They're still building strength right now to get this wheel turning, right? I get the energy of being careful now, being careful, because here we go, right? This person, the closer you get to having a shift, the more people are going to want to stab you in the back, right? There's going to just be people, why? And why are they stabbing you in your back? How dare you think you are going to better yourself? How dare you think that you're going to be too good for me? How dare you think you're going to change this narrative? How dare you think you're going to act like you're better than me? And for my narrative to work, you need to be a lesser being. I get that there could be multiple people in this scenario around you. This person could be dealing with, like I said, a narcissist that has flying monkeys. They're being divinely guided by the universe, right? Hope and renewal here. They're being divinely guided from the universe to try to get out of this situation. This person has been trying to gain balance over third-party situations, right? I get a lot of triangulation here. There's a lot of triangulation going on here. We got this hangman again. I got a King of Cups here, but there's a weird energy of manipulating through money. Okay. I'm picking up a King of Cups here. We had that past energy in the first line, right? We had the one energy that was sitting there with that Two of Cups that they were thinking about, focused on, right? There was the disappointment in the past, and then there was this one hopeful connection that this person had that they were focusing on. I get this hopeful connection that they're focusing on, right, is this King of Cups. I can pick up a lot of the Divine Feminine on that. So I'm picking up this King of Cups, right? This is someone who is in a hangman position, right? Similar to the Sanctuary, this person is stuck upside down. They're stuck somewhere. They're in a third-party situation. They're triangulated into this situation. There's financial ties in this situation that this keeps this person stuck in these third-party situations, right? And the King of Cups here, they understand this. The Scarecrow energy there, right? That hangman. They understand the situation that they're stuck in, and granted, they want to get out of it, right? They spend a lot of time, like, spying and watching from the distance, right? They definitely want to work towards a union here, but there's a lot of anxiety about it. They're worried about, they feel like they've been judged and left out in the cold, and the world has gone on without them. This person is this masculine is trying to get control over this. They understand that I get that this person's going through a bit of an awakening too, right? Like they're realizing how they've manifested this, how they've manifested themselves into the situation. It's like you get that awakening energy and you realize, oh my God, you manifest some small things and you get all excited, and then it's like, oh my God, I have manifested such a crappy ass timeline for myself, and it takes time to manifest yourself out of those timelines. This person's working on it though. They're working on it. They're slow. Pentacles are slow. Things move slow on the 3D. There's just no way around that, right? But this person is working on it. They're working of being of value. They want to be someone who has something to offer. This person got backed into a toxic connection here. Either they got backed into a toxic connection. Someone used their heartstrings against them. I got a Queen of Swords here from this person's past. Yeah, they're trying to get away from. This person causes a lot of conflict. She stalks them. Right? She stalks them. She's been at this a long time too. She's really defensive over this person. This is the type of person who stalks this person. Why? To make sure that if anybody new comes into this person's life, they can sweep in and like try to sabotage it. Got a High Priestess energy here, right? Someone's being emboldened by this High Priestess energy, right? There's a Divine Feminine who's got this person inspired, right? It makes them feel like the energy they feel makes them feel like a little kid, right? It can make them very nervous, right? That Page of Cups offering his cup with his fishy in it. Like, I don't know. It's just this very sweet, very cute energy. It's the awakening of the inner child. It's the awakening of the inner child, right? Before things got bad, there was good times, right? You have this natural instinct, right? Most of us do, right? I say, the 144 do have this natural instinct for, that happy, solid family life, right? Type of energy, right? And this person might have been browbeaten kind of out of them due to the toxicity of their childhood. But this High Priestess has inspired this person to recognize what their heart truly desires. They realize a lot of what they've been offered in the past were illusions. They could have been being a player, right? This person could have been the Emperor. They're over this energy, though. At the Seven of Cups, Three of Cups, then the Death card. This person used to be a player. They used to love to go to celebrations. They used to love to flirt and drink from every cup, right? And they're kind of letting this energy die because I feel like they did that as a defense to the other thing, right? Because as long as they were in this non-committal energy, this other energy didn't give them so much hell. This energy only gave them hell when the Emperor tried to make moves towards a queen, right? If you try to make moves towards a specific queen, that would trigger the karmic. This Queen of Cups is everything that this Emperor wants, right? What? There's no other way you could be anything else to inspire this person this much. What? You inspire this person to have what? Makes them want to take the moral high ground, right? Makes them want to find balance. This person is realizing who's been drilling holes in their boat to keep them from being able to move forward, and they've had to defend themselves against this. Oh yeah, they're hiding shit. They're hiding shit. They're hiding money, or they're hiding finances. They're hiding plans. They're making escape plans, right? There's a lot in secret still right now for this person. We got with this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this person wants a Ten of Pentacles with this person. It's like whatever this connection is, it's like what I don't want a crappy life with you. I want an amazing life with you. And they're working very hard, right? They definitely want something very traditional. They're extremely passionate about that fact, right? They're waiting for some sort of ship to come in. And until then, they're taking this time to be very introspective and hermit mode. Like, right, they're keeping more to themselves now. They're in a sanctuary cave situation as well, right? The less I engage with the world, the less the world engages with me, and the more I can focus on what I'm trying to focus on. What are they trying to focus on? Victory with this Queen of Staves is all that they can focus on. And they're lying about it. This person is making a decision to move on from the past. They're having to act like a King of Swords, right? I get the kind of energy. It's like, what? I'm not lying. I'm just not telling anybody what I'm doing. Not telling anybody what I'm doing because I can't make a move on the 3D yet. This person could use a lot of telepathy. They could use that twin flame telepathic connections to contact, to keep in touch with this connection, to keep an eye on this connection. I don't know, something about this Ace of Coins reversed with the hand coming out of the water, right? Which all the aces do that, and the fact that his feet are so high above and there's water, there's no land under his feet. It's like there's something going on here with this person does it. Like a lot of their energy is focused on things that like they can't put their feet on the ground just yet. King of Staves. Got the Empress, the Devil, and Justice here. I get the energy that this Empress, her energy is extremely addictive, and that's what causes a lot of the problems. Whoever this Empress is, whoever this Divine Feminine that has all this focus, it's not that you're purposely causing drama. It's just your energy itself, in itself, is addictive, right? There's definitely some justice coming here. Because your energy is the way it is, it attracts toxic connections as well. It gets people that are addicted to your energy, people that want to manipulate your energy. People tend to act weird with your energy. Like I said, you spark people, like they end up like stalky energy. You know, I get this weird toxic energy, right, that was going on around this Empress. A lot of picking up that party goblin energy, hateful people, jealous people, right? People that are stuck in that lower vibrational frequency. They try to drag other people down into that low vibrational frequency. The scales are getting ready to balance out here. I love the Justice card being the last card, because the scales in this card is all about, is your heart as light as a feather? Because that's really what it comes down to. If your heart is as light as a feather, you have no karmic debts. Everything you did was from a heart-based center. Your heart should be light. Your heart only becomes heavy when you make moves against it. When you do things that you know energetically on a certain level are toxic and are wrong. That's how karma works. But it's not a secret force that's chasing you around the universe, and it's not an entity unto itself that picks people out, right, and judges them for you. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. But when it boils down to it, is your heart as light as a feather? And if it's not, you manifest your own karma. We all manifest it all ourselves. Your karma, when you see something bad happening to you and you're just like, and you recognize that the reason you feel so bad is you're looking at it and you're like, wow, I did that to somebody else. That pain is paying karmic debt. And you manifested it onto yourself when you did the shitty thing you did in the first place. When you did that shitty thing, you knew it was wrong when you did it. And now you're paying for it. Because you knew when you did it, it was wrong. And you knew you would pay for it. So you manifested it. So sociopaths rarely get their karma until they're way later in life, because the guilt doesn't hit them until they're later in life. When they're left all alone, that's when they remember how good they had it before, right? So that's how that manifestation works right there. I'm going to let that go at this. All right, well, blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. Nurture your inner child. Don't be afraid to take sanctuary when you need it, okay? I love you. I'll be back as soon as I can, I promise.